Thank you, Serenity, and good morning, East Texas. We are waking up to some cool weather across the Piney Woods. Looking between now and 24 hours ago to yesterday morning, things are getting even cooler. We're approximately 17 degrees cooler in Henderson this morning than yesterday morning. Tyler, we're running about 10 degrees cooler, so we're starting to see the cooler air take hold of the forecast. So what that looks like is if you're stepping out the door, we're sitting in the 30s and 40s. 38 in Gilmer, looking up toward Linden. That's only 1 degree above the freezing point at 33 degrees. Here in Tyler, we're still hanging on to the 40s. We're at 42, but that makes this the coolest morning that we've had since April. And I think that if we drop down to 41, so 1 degree cooler, it'll be the coolest that we've seen since March. And we'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on that as we get closer to sunrise. Now, I do think that we can make it down to that 41 degree point, but then we slowly start to warm back up. The 60s are coming back just in time for lunch, and the afternoon is looking gorgeous. If you want to get outside, take a walk or a run, this is perfect weather for that. We're up to 72 degrees in the Rose City, 73 in Nacogdoches, and Linden and Mount Pleasant are warming up to 71 this afternoon, all under a clear sky. Tonight, we are going to get cool, not quite as cool as we saw this morning, but still on the cooler end of things. We're down to 45 degrees in Tyler, 43 out toward Henderson. The 30s are starting to creep in the farther northeast you go, but still it is going to be a very wide temperature range between the afternoon and the sunrise tomorrow morning. That's approximately a 30 to 40 degree temperature difference. And the reason for that is because of our dry air. We're still tracking excessively dry air across the Piney Woods. These are our dew points. The higher the number, the more humidity, the lower the number, the drier it is. And right now we're mainly in the 30s across the Piney Woods, which puts us in our lowest category on the graphic. So dry air out there, and that is not going to help our drought. This is our most recent iteration of the drought monitor. All of our areas here in the Piney Woods are at least under a level of drought or abnormally dry. We'll get an update on this later today, and I have a feeling that we'll start to see that drought expand or worsen for many of our Piney Woods locations. Now, we are seeing burn bans in addition to this due to that dry soil. They're lighting up across East Texas. The areas in red are where it is prohibited to burn outdoors. We have more information on our website for the specifics of these counties. That's CBS19.TV. All right, the good news, though, is looking long range. So 8 to 14 days in the future, there is a chance for rain. That would happen for the areas highlighted in green, so above average rainfall is possible. I don't have anything on the 7-day forecast. Once again, this is long range, but it's something to look forward to. However, as that happens, we're also starting to see the return of heat and will likely have above average temperatures in the forecast. Okay, switching gears, I'm taking you out to the Atlantic. I'm keeping my eye on this storm system right here. There is a chance that this could develop into a named storm. Now, between yesterday and today, our percent chance that it does form has come down. Only about a 30% shot that that happens over the next 7 days. Now, there's a second area that we're watching. This one closer to the Gulf here, but it's still far out to the south. Only about a 20% chance that that forms over the next 7 days. We'll, of course, continue to monitor this and bring you the latest. Closer to home, we are tracking cooler weather. Once again, chilly as you're heading out this morning, but I think it'll just be a nice sweater, maybe even t-shirt weather this afternoon. We slowly add a couple of degrees onto our high temperatures until the upper 80s return next week.